Welcome back. I'm back. The kids are back at school. I'm back in the work cabin. There's a lot of backs going on, and am I very close here? There's lots of backs going on already in this video. I'm going to talk you through some old and new beauty favourites, right? It's a jam-packed beauty video today. These are all things that went into my latest in beauty box, which came out a couple of weeks ago. I was going to do a YouTube video about it, but it sold out so fast I didn't even have time to get my YouTube video up. So today I just wanted to talk through them as favourites, really. Tell you why I love them so much. And some of these brands have given us exclusive discounts. So if you do want to buy the product, then take a look in the description below and I will put the codes for the brands who have very kindly given us discounts. So we're going to do this in a kind of skincare routine-esque order. However, I think I probably would have started with this product anyway because I love this brand, right? And I love this product. It's a cleansing oil and I feel like this is a fraction of the price it should be. It feels, smells and just has the vibe of a much more expensive product than it is. It's in very no frills packaging, right? But it just works so well. It's a cleansing oil. It's from Superfacialist and it's their vitamin C cleansing oil. But it feels, you know, some cleansing oils are a little bit wishy-washy. This feels really kind of thick and robust and you get a really good massage with it. Massage it in dry skin, it removes all makeup, sunscreen, grime, dirt, whatever. I don't know what you've been doing with your face, but there we go. And then once you've done a good old massage in, which you can with this because it takes a while to break down, you use warm water and a washcloth, take it off, and it's just brilliant. One extra thing, the smell of it. Do you remember the Body Shop Satsuma? Was it Satsuma or was it Tangerine? They did a scent, a range, and it was orangey and it was just amazing. And this smells identical and it just makes me feel so nostalgic for that time, those teenage years when you went into Body Shop and bought bath pearls. Do you remember them? Oh my God. What an absolute waste of time they were, weren't they? You got about 2 ml of some kind of crappy bath milk in them and then that little flaccid pouch that would then sort of float around in a bath. Oh my God, the memories. 3 different exfoliants, okay? If you don't already have an exfoliant in your skincare routine, I can highly recommend popping one in. What they do, these acid exfoliants, is they take off the dead skin cells without having to do any rubbing or mechanical scrubbing at your skin, which I think is really important because it's just a lot less irritating. You're not scratching at your skin and they've been formulated to be the right amount of taking off dead skin cells. And the ones I'm going to show you are really, really good. The first one that I want to show you is Alpha H Liquid Gold. Now, this was one of the first beauty products that I tried as a blogger. I've been blogging since 2010, a model recommends, still going. I'll link to the blog in the description for you. This was one of the first products I tried that I thought, wow, I have never seen anything like this. I've never heard of anything like this. 15 years ago, these kind of exfoliants weren't massively well known in mainstream sort of beauty, and they weren't something you could go into Boots and pick up off the shelf really. And so when I tried this, it blew my mind because the next morning my skin just looked so glowy, so incredible, and was really, the texture of it felt different long term as well once I started using exfoliants. I think just because products were maybe working better, they were more effective when I was putting them on the exfoliated skin. And so Alpha H Liquid Gold is just a classic. It's just glycolic acid. It's quite pokey, so I only use it a couple of times a week really. And I don't use this kind of strength of exfoliant before I use, for example, my retinoids at night. I try and keep them a little bit separate, but it's just a brilliant product. Onto cotton wool, wipe it over, leave it. That's all you need to do. First Day Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. Similar kind of idea to the Liquid Gold, but these are pre-soaked pads, but I think they're slightly more gentle than a Liquid Gold. So if you've got more sensitive skin, these are a really good option. They also have a blend of acids, not just glycolic acid, and they're just brilliant. I mean, I can't rave about exfoliants enough as a very easy step in a skincare routine. Just sliding them into the week couple of times. These you could use every day. I think I've used them every day before, and have been absolutely fine. No sensitivity at all. They're formulated to be gentle, and they're just gorgeous. It's just a really easy way to keep your skin looking bright and fresh and glowy throughout the week. Oh, I'm speeding through these products. I feel like I'm on QVC. We've done 2 exfoliants. My final one is just, I mean, I've called it facial dynamite before, which is probably, it doesn't sound that flattering, but I mean it in the best possible way, in that, you know, when you're looking for the most potent product that you can find because your skin is just, you need a total overhaul. It looks dry, dull, rubbishy. Maybe you're very tired, you're hungover, you're jet lagged, I don't know, you've got an important event and you want to look like you've got that ultra brightness. This is your stuff. Don't go leaving it on and doing your knitting and darning your socks, coming back 2 hours later and taking it off. This is a 3 to 5 minute job. Oh my God. I was so pleased to be able to, I mean, all the things in the box were totally handpicked. And every time someone said yes, it's like, come on. Hadalabo. This is a hyaluronic acid serum. It's called the Super Hydrator. You don't need to spend loads on hyaluronic acid products. And this is sort of as good as it gets. You get a massive whacking 150ml, and it's liquid, it soaks straight into the skin, there's no residue. You just pop it on underneath moisturiser and SPF, or just your SPF. The hyaluronic acid sort of grabs onto any moisture that you have. So any moisture that you apply on top, it's just holding it in, and it's just an extra layer of really good, it's a really good way to quench the skin, you know, if it's feeling really dehydrated. Very easy step. You can layer it with other serums as well if you want to. And I just think it lasts forever, this bottle. I still have my first bottle, and I don't even want to tell you how long I've had that for. It's just a very simple, easy way, very quick, of adding that extra layer of hydration to your skincare routine. And then I have 2 different moisturisers to show you. They're quite different actually. The first one is the Veleda Skin Food Light. If you've tried the normal Skin Food, you will know that it is so rich, so nourishing. It is amazing stuff. The Skin Food Light is not light in like, oh, it doesn't, you know, it's great if you just want a very, very lightweight moisturiser. That's not what this is. It's just lighter than the original. So it is mega, mega rich and nourishing, but it just sits better, in my opinion, under makeup, and is better for daytime use because it's just got a bit less of a residue. The smell of it is incredible. You can spend ages massaging it in, really pushing it into the skin and plumping the skin out. What a treat for the skin. And then the other one I included was the Curel, the Intensive Moisture Facial Cream. This one is slightly more lightweight, but is so deeply hydrating. It's almost amazing how it manages to do its job so well, but feels so light and refreshing and just instantly really kind of soothing. It's so, so nice. Any skin type, any time of day, any, you know, mixes with anything. So you don't have to worry, oh, I'm using this today, can I also use that moisturiser? It's for just any purpose, any person. It's just brilliant, brilliant stuff. The Ultraviolet Fave Fluid, which is a really lightweight, again, fluid sunscreen, SPF 50. You know some sunscreens that just disappear and you can't feel them on the skin and they're completely transparent? Some of them can make your skin feel a little bit dried out, I think, and just that horrible touch feeling, you know, when it feels a bit chalky. I don't know how to describe it. This one does not do that. This one is also really hydrating. So if you have drier skin and you want that invisible fluid kind of sunscreen, this is perfect. It's great on any skin type. I mean, equally, if you have oilier skin, it really, really sits very nicely. It doesn't add any greasy residue, but you still get that hit of hydration that everybody needs. So, what a thing to be able to include. Oh, I should have put this before the sunscreen. The Neal's Yard Remedy Wild Rose Beauty Balm. You know that I love a rose beauty product. This is so hardworking, so multi-purpose. I have used this balm. So it's not strictly a moisturiser because it's a balm, so it melts down to an oil. But I have used this as a face oil. which it pretty much is once you melt it, look. I've used it as an emergency cleanser. I've used it as a face mask. I've used it on dry patches, on elbows, knees, heels. I've used it as lip balm, which I just did now. I've used it to tame my eyebrows and keep them in place. I've used it on my eyelids. I've used it as a little highlighter on the cheekbones. I mean, this has been around for such a long time, and I've been using it for such a long time. Trying to think of what I haven't used it for. Anyway, I included this very sweet little pot of it in my beauty box, and it's just a fab product. And then to finish off skin, a little makeup skincare hybrid product. I think this has got to be, if not the, but one of the most grown-up makeup highlighters. It's not strictly a highlighter on the market, and it's the Vive Skin Dew. Now look at this. This gives, wow, a dewiness to the skin and a sheen. Look at that. It's not glittery, it's not shimmery, it's that candle lit from within kind of effect that very, very high-end makeup brands do so well. But actually, I think Skin Dew is so brilliantly priced compared to some of the products out there that do this but maybe not quite as well. It's a fraction of the price of those. It's very, very multi-purpose again, so you can use it on eyelids, you can use it on cheekbones, you can mix a little bit in with body moisturiser to get a really nice sheen and a glow to the skin. It's just fab stuff. Talking of body sheen, Gatineau Golden Glow Gradual Tanner. What a product. I don't think I've used another body tanner in years and years. I find this completely foolproof. So rather than a fake tan, are you allowed to say fake tan anymore? I don't know. A self tanner that you get that kind of developing time and you get an instant dark colour on your skin. This one is, as the name suggests, more gradual. So it's more like it's a diluted version. I find that more foolproof, and to be quite honest with you, I'd rather slap on something that feels, looks, behaves like a body lotion every other day or every couple of days than have like this stressful event where I have to tan myself that I might do every week or every 2 weeks. This just, I get into a routine and I don't really need to even do it every other day, every few days. And it just gives me that really continuous low level bronzage that looks really nice, really believable. And I don't have to worry about streaks and blotches and stuff like that. So for me, being the kind of low maintenance person that I strive to be, is really good because I don't have to worry about it. Oh, and I did a little dance when I heard Aromatherapy Associates were putting the bath and shower oil into the box. If you've never tried these, right, I don't know how many years I've been raving on about them, but they are special blends, aromatherapy blends, and you add a tiny little capful to your bath once you've run it, or if you don't have a bath, you can tip it into your hands and you can spread it over your body before you shower. So just sort of quickly pat it on all over and then the smell fills the shower. But I think it works beautifully in a bath. Tiny little capful once you've run the bath, and the different blends do different things. And the thing about them is, for me, they really do that thing. So Deep Relax really relaxes me. There's one for stress, it really de-stresses me. This one is Revive Morning, and it's just makes you feel enthusiastic, optimistic. It sort of revs you up and you feel ready to go. They are brilliant, brilliant little bottles of stuff. I just think they're so precious because I can never believe how well they work. So what a delight to have them in the box. You can buy sampler sets from Aromatherapy Associates that have got a number of different blends in, and they also do sets where they've got smaller bottles than this, so they've got different price points, and then you can buy full-size bottles of just one blend, of which I do very often. But they make a really nice gift as well. So if you know somebody that just loves their luxurious, I don't even see them as a luxury anymore. They're sort of like I feel like they should be in a little medicine cabinet, because I really do treat them as little pick-me-ups or bring-me-downs, and yeah, love them. This was a very interesting addition, right? And this is a new favourite. I've been testing these for a couple of months, and I'm not... So my friend runs half marathons all the time and massive runner, and she uses electrolytes a lot. I'd never really heard of people using them unless they were flying or hungover. If these had been around 20 years ago, they would have absolutely changed my life when I was a model and just continuously flying or hungover or dehydrated. They would have been amazing. They're so effective. I don't know whether you've tried electrolytes before. These are the Heights Hydrate Everyday Electrolyte Blend, and the flavour's really nice as well. You just tip the sachet into your bottle of water, shake it up, mix it up, and you're done. And then I either sip from it throughout the day or have it all in one hit, depending on my circumstances. But I found it brilliant when I was flying. I just didn't get that. You know, sometimes you come off and you think, oh my God, I just feel rough as an old badger's arse. Didn't get that at all. So yeah, I should be, once these are out, I should be getting them again. I think they're really, really good. Hair oil. These have become really indispensable to me. They're the Rehab hair oil capsules, and they do loads of different types, but this is the kind of suit all. And I think it's brilliant because it does suit all, and it's actually fine on my very fine hair, whereas some hair oils really weigh it down. So you get just one dose in a capsule, which makes it brilliant for traveling, for just sticking in your handbag. And let me show you how they work. So you break off the top here and then oil into your hand. Haven't planned this well because I now don't have my hair down. But if I just show you, you know when you just want that sort of gleam to your hair and you want to tame it, that's what I think this is really good for. So if you're just out and about and you want to get rid of your frizz, you've had your hair up in a ponytail and it just sort of looks dry and crusty at the ends, this instantly, just one little application from the capsule, just gives it that polish and shine. Kind of wish that I'd done my hair now, styled it or something, but you know. I have some form of Rehab capsule with me when I travel all the time now, or just in my makeup bag, because, you know, it doesn't weigh anything. It's not particularly difficult to carry around, but what a rescue product. Absolutely brilliant. Right, check out the description for the various discount codes I've got, and I shall link to these products online as well. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I feel like I'm going to put them under pressure now because they're going to be watching this and they won't be able to say no. Hopefully we'll do another box. Okay, thanks for watching. Any questions that you have, leave them in the comments below and I shall answer them. Otherwise I shall see you in the next video.